Welcome to Oregon City. Now, most people consider this the end of the Oregon Trail, but what a lot of people don't realize is this is becoming one of the most coolest, most livable cities just outside of Portland. So today we're going to explore Oregon City. We're going to look at some of its history, the downtown, the nature that it has to offer, and some of the revitalization that's coming into town. So let's go ahead and enjoy what Oregon City has to offer. This downtown has really evolved over the past few years. Even keeping its historic charm, you're going to see a lot of new restaurants, new breweries. It really surprises a lot of people when they visit here the first time. One of the easier accesses into downtown Oregon City from 205 is coming across the Oregon City Bridge, which immediately what you see when you enter up here is the Oregon City Municipal elevator, which we're going to experience next. The Oregon City Municipal elevator is one of the only ones that are in the United States. Originally, it was built in another location and ran by water at that time and not by electricity. They rebuilt it here years ago. And the purpose of it is downtown trying to hike up here to the bluffs was so much they're trying to make it easier on the residents. When you get up here, there's a great view of mountains. You've got the Willamette River. There's just a lot to appreciate. It makes it so much easier too if you're not really the hiker, because it is quite the hike. So Oregon City has a real outdoor living lifestyle. There are plenty of parks. You've got the river. If you're into kayaking, canoeing, that type of thing, it's just right down below. Also the greenery, the hills that we have up here. McLaughlin Promenade is going to give you a nice quick view of the river, of the hills on the other side, just right across from West Lynn here, and a beautiful downtown. While most of downtown Oregon City is more of the historic type homes built in the 1800s and the 1920s, with 39,000 people here in Oregon City for the population, there's a lot more to it. There's some newer developments that happened right around 2000 and continue until today. A lot of Oregon City has, again, the homes that are concentrated like downtown or the newer developments, but it also has a lot of farmland and ranch land too, for people who do like that out of the city feel. With 181 homes on the market, you can find something as minor as a $14,000 in the park manufactured home. Most on average is at $325,000 for a condo or a small home, and it goes all the way up to $4.5 million here in Oregon City. Again, along the promenade, some of the older homes, we'll call them mansions for back then, you're going to catch those for a lot more, but it has all the views to offer. Again, this is a city that is saying, hey, I want to be on my own without being a part of Portland, but still liking the convenience of having the access to all the amenities that a downtown Portland would provide. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? I'm sure as a child or as a parent, you've probably heard that a million times. Now, y'all know how much I love speed. Where we're at now, which is the end of the Oregon Trail, and it's definitely a historic city that you'd want to check out. So today we're here with a special treat here at the Oregon Trail Center with Corinne Lowenthal. Corinne, tell us, what do you do and where are we at?
We are at the original end of the Oregon Trail. This was designated by Senate, signed by Jimmy Carter back in the 70s to make us the official terminus of the National Oregon Historic Trail. This is Clackamas Heritage Partners, the nonprofit that operates the facilities. We've got 3 beautiful wagons behind us. That constitutes the main interpretive center and museum, where we do all of our stuff. And then next door to that, we also have the state and county welcome centers, and we operate that building as well.
Oregon City is one of the oldest cities around the Portland metro area, correct?
The oldest incorporated city west of the Rockies. We're predated by Astoria, but it wasn't incorporated until after us.
Yeah. And Astoria is more historically known for the end of Lewis and Clark, which is not the same as the Oregon Trail.
Correct. And this is why all programming here is educational. You're never too old or too young to learn.
That's fantastic. So definitely, if anybody's watching this, I would love for you to go online. We'll post their website and maybe contribute a little bit to help them out to keep history going, because we need history. We're not getting enough of that, and we're making too much new stuff. So,
amen to that. And historicoregoncity.org.
All right, fantastic. Thank you again for all this.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. My old memories of Oregon City were the smell of the paper mill. Can you imagine for 130 years, people would have to smell that paper mill? Now in 2011, it closed down, and the Grand Ronde tribe has recently purchased it. What they're going to be doing is a total revitalization of this 23 acres into some conservation areas, some parks, a better view and lookout for the Willamette Falls, some commercial along with some residential buildings, and we're really excited to see it. If you're looking at investing in Oregon City, I would say now is the time to do it before all this is finished, because that's going to really bring up the popularity and the values of a lot of the homes around here. So definitely read into it and check it out. So while we don't have the bragging rights of being something as big as Niagara Falls, what Oregon City does have is Willamette Falls. And little do you know that it has the second most amount of water going over these falls next to Niagara Falls. And if you've got a couple of viewpoints, either from the other side or this side, to view this, it's something you definitely want to see if you come into Oregon City or visiting Oregon at all. So whether you're wanting to move here for the charm or for the history or the river lifestyle, Oregon City is definitely one that you want to consider. If you've enjoyed this and want to see another neighborhood highlighted, please comment below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next Neighborhood Spotlight.